guys? We are coming at you live on this brand new episode of It's a Guy Thing. I am Morris Mode, and today I am also with Shadow the Hedgehog, and as always, Mike. It's been a fucking morning, man. I'll tell you, shit, man. I knew I was gonna be doing this fucking video today, and I knew kind of what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to, I don't know if any of you guys on y'all's Facebook been seeing the Versa Carry Commander holster for like 40% off or some shit. It's like 20 bucks, 20, 30 bucks. I bought one, been walking around with it for a little while. Gonna talk a little bit about that. But I was, trying to get dressed, come down here and do this thing, so I didn't do it in my fucking PJs. And I've come to the realization that I need to lose some fucking weight.
That guy in a little coat. That guy in a little coat.
Most of my shit don't even fit anymore. And the stuff that barely fits has my fucking shit all coming out. So we're probably going to end up working on that a little bit over the course of the next few months. Trying to get some of this fat off my ass. But yeah, there's a couple of things that I want to talk about and get into. But before we do that, we, Sonic and Mike, also, we want to present to you this episode's Pick 6. Now, this Pick 6 today, interestingly, I've never seen it, never heard of it. It's by New Belgium Brewery, but not part of their Voodoo Ranger line, obviously. Citradelic Tangerine IPA. We're coming right around here. We're getting some pretty nice weather out there. Perfect grilling weather, perfect going outside, hanging out weather. This really kind of seems like the type of beer to get. My wife is actually the one that spotted it and was like, "Hey, what about this?" And I was like, "Yeah, you know what, baby, you did a pretty good job finding this." I do see that it says Best by March 22nd, 2020. So I guess it's not going to be its best tasting, but we're still going to drink it. We're still going to review it anyway. And we are going to look at that. The picture on here with the hop, but inside of the hop is the tangerine. I don't know why I'm like drawn to it. It looks kind of fucking disgusting. But I've never seen this beer before. I've never heard of this beer before. So this is definitely going to be a first time drink. Since it is a little possibly expired, let's roll it around just to get some of that sediment. If you ever see people gently rolling like IPAs or other things like that, it's just they're trying to kind of mix up that sediment a little bit. Smells pretty juicy. So, pour it so you guys can see it. Like we always do. There's no sediment at all. In fact, it looks filtered. Smells bitter. Smells like an IPA, but I know you've probably have witnessed the mess that I've been going through here. We'll get into that a little bit later. So, a couple of things I want to talk about today. Like I had mentioned previously, I had bought the VersaCarry Commander holster, and I've been wearing it for probably a couple of weeks now. It's been kind of getting a little bit harder because it is an open carry or outside the waistband holster. I don't particularly like outside the waistband holsters because with I don't know, I guess like the way that I dress, I'm kind of a minimalist. I don't like to wear too much. So usually if I do a outside the waistband holster, it generally has to be open carried for me to be comfortable. I particularly don't prefer to open carry. I like to conceal carry. That's the fucking word. I don't know why I'm having all these brain farts today. But to give you guys. To give you guys an idea of what it looks like, I will stand up and show you guys right quick. It is completely open here and here, and it's got your extra magazine holster right there. Now that I've got that bad boy off, give you guys a little bit better look at it, and I'm going to discuss with you things that I like about it and things that I do not like about it. One thing that I do like about it is the fact that it's very well crafted. It's strong. It's sturdy. It actually took a week before I could even like really try to start pushing in and out on this thing. It's strong. It's some strong leather. They do not skimp on their quality. It's high quality. I like it. I feel like our sweat guard could possibly be a little bit bigger, especially since I'm carrying a 1911. I kind of would want like the sweat guard to come more out this way, but I'm also not a designer, so I don't know. But I kind of feel like I could have had a bigger sweat guard come over here to more of the cover up a little bit more of the safety. One thing that I do not like about these type of holsters, and when I mean these type of holsters, I mean with the attached mag holster. I would preferably rather have my mag holster on the other side of my body. I don't particularly like it this like a combo, and the reason why I don't like it as a combo is one, because it's a bigger holster. Like I said, I'm a minimalist. I would rather have just like one little magazine pouch, either for my pocket, which I don't particularly like doing that because I do carry shit in my pockets. But at least on my other side, on my other hip. I've noticed carrying with this one, since these are metal 1911 rounds, like it hurts. Now I will be buying additional magazines, which I will probably have some type of polymer base plate on it, like the one that we're going to get into shortly. But if you guys definitely see this popping up, I would definitely consider it. It's very well made. It's made right here in the USA. I like it. There's some gripes that I have, but for right now, it's all I have, and I'll continue to wear it. And it actually doesn't really put me in a like a hurry to get another one. So yeah, I definitely recommend this, especially for the price. You can't beat it. It's not particularly my favorite. It's not my favorite style. It's not my favorite method of carrying. But for right now, just the fact that one, it does carry the pistol. It'll do. And I can't. And it's made for officer style 1911. So I will always have another gun to put in here, even if I take this one out. So this holster is not gone to waste. But yeah, definitely give it a check out. Because I actually seen the ad on Facebook. And so yeah, definitely check that one out. Now, we're going to take a sip of our beer, and we're going to move on to some other things that I want to discuss with you guys on It's a Guy Thing. All right, we'll go ahead and we'll set this back. We'll set it back here for right now. The other thing that I want to talk about is the magazine that I purchased. I purchased me a Wilson Combat, and when you buy it, they sent a cool little sticker too. I can add it to my collection of stickers. You actually get, it comes really nice packaged and everything. Got my receipt in here. It is the 7-round compact standard base pad black fluoropolymer finish 1911 magazine, and I like it. It feels so nice. The base pad I definitely wanted. It's rounded. I want to get another one of these to kind of ixnay the what I was talking about previously with the hard, sharp, jagged edges cut me in the fucking arm. But I do like it. It sits in really good. Now, these Sig mags are good too. I've yet to have a problem with them. Like that sat in really, really nice. But it's hard to describe just the way that it feels going in. Oh yeah! That was dirty. But these Sig mags have yet to fail me. Me and my buddy, we have ran a number of rounds through just these two and some of my Rugers, and everything was on the up and up. But these Wilson Combat magazines, you can feel the quality in it. They're very, very, very nice. On the back of this thing that they send you, and I've heard this before. I've heard this shit my whole life. Wilson Combat's been making magazines a long time. But they increase reliability in all 1911 pistols. Aircraft grade certified stainless steel tube resists corrosion. Tubes are heat treated for maximum durability and service life. Fiber filled nylon self-lubricating follower provides smooth round feeding. And that is one thing that I really should have unloaded that magazine to show you, is that the follower. The follower feels really nice, and you do not kill your hands trying to load. And now, one thing about Wilson Combat, they do not offer any type of warranty. So if something breaks, there is no warranty for it. But Wilson Combat does stand behind everything that they make. So if you do have any type of malfunction, they're going to replace it. They're going to figure out what the problem was, and if they can't fix it, you'll definitely get it replaced. Probably on something like a magazine, they'll probably just send you a new one. If it was probably one of their firearms, they would probably definitely want to try to fix it first before they sent you a new one. Ain't that right, Mike? So, yeah, this is actually the second Wilson Combat magazine that I've purchased. Now, I haven't shot anything through this one yet, but I can just tell that it's going to be just like the last one. And it does real good. So we're going to go ahead and put this up now. Put everything back the way it's supposed to go. Real sturdy holster still. Real sturdy. So anybody in the market trying to buy a holster with a mag pouch, check out the Versa Carry. And if you're carrying a 1911 and you're looking for an extra magazine to put in that mag pouch, I would definitely recommend anything by Wilson Combat that they make. Damn, almost knocked over a Shadow. At least it wasn't you this time. All right. There's some shit floating in this beer. No, I ain't fucking with that. Well, we were having some technical difficulties there. As we can see, my trusty mug I've had to put in the sink. So now I'm just gonna drink out of a plastic cup. I like drinking out of plastic cups though. I like it a lot, to be honest with you. I love my mug. I love my mug. But since I like spending a lot of time outside, these plastic cups, man, they just do the trick. Now, me personally, I like clear. I like to be able to see what I'm drinking. I like to be able to see how much I got left. But no, plastic cups are definitely my go-to. But when I'm inside, I do love my trusty mug. The next thing that I kind of want to talk to you guys about is, and what I had forgotten is the product number or product name. But about a month ago, I bought this Bushnell 400 lumen flashlight because my other Bushnell flashlight was destroyed. I will not speak her name, wife. So I bought this one as a replacement when I found out that she really wasn't going to replace it like she said she would. Long story short on that, and I'm glad that this does not have that. I can't remember what she was doing, but it involved batteries. And I said, hey, my flashlight needs batteries. Could you throw 2 batteries in this? And she's like, yeah, sure. Somehow she had gotten the plate off here and ripped the wires. And we're already talking about little itty bitty wires. You're supposed to use the cap. But anyway, I bought this one, which is basically the newer model of the one that I had. It still has that crowned bevel front to where if needed be, it can be a striking weapon. Still thumb press. Now, one thing that I like about my other one that I dislike about this, like you had the three settings. You had a flashlight, you had a blood finder, and a UV spotter, or well, whatever the fucking purple one is. This one has high beam, low beam, strobe. Now, I'll admit that the low beam has come in handy. You know, if I'm just in the bedroom and I'm like, man, where the fuck is my underwear? The strobe, I don't quite know how you would do the strobe. But this is a solid flashlight. It takes 2 A123 batteries. I've had these batteries in for a month and they are still very strong. I like this. Too bad it was made in China. Now, I like flashlights, so I will definitely be replacing this. And the only reason why I'm going to replace this is because it was made in China. And now I'm not going to destroy it. I'm not going to be like some of those guys out there that just like destroy everything that they decide to boycott. But there are options out there that are made in America. And this flashlight will probably just end up being used as a backup or, you know, whatever. But for again, like with the other thing that we mentioned, I'm in no hurry to replace this because it's solid. It definitely does its job what I needed to do. Like, you can tell that it still very much looks brand new. I have one small little ding like right here, and I know you're not even going to be able to see it, so I'm not even going to try. But you know, for I think I paid like 30 or 40 bucks for this. I think 30. I think it was $29.99. It could be $39.99. Not sure, but I want to say I'm pretty sure I paid $29.99 for it. But very solid, very good flashlight. I like it a lot. Like it a lot. So that means I have given 3 pretty. I've given my damn 3 pretty damn good reviews today, man. Nah, but I think everything that I've brought out today so far has been a you know, top notch. Like, I can't really complain about anything. I do, however, want to get into explaining this mess that you see off to my right. I believe it is now time to start taking my boy fishing. And like I do every spring, I pull my rods out, clean them up real good, and you know, line them. Well, I wanted to take him to go pick him out a little fishing rod. And I'm going to show you guys what he picked out. And I want to know your opinion on this. So, he's no stranger. He sees my fishing poles all the time. like the one that I have been using very repeatedly is this Shakespeare Ravager. I really, really, really like this rod. I really, really, really like this rod a lot. It feels nice. It's a very, very good rod. I actually bought this I want to say about 2 years ago, and I've been using it. Ever since as my main rod. Now I do, however, have my second favorite pole, which is this ugly stick right here, but I need to replace the reel on it because I don't know what had happened. I think I might have been a little too loose, or I don't know what happened. Maybe, to be honest with you, I'm not even going to try to pretend. All I know is we were out fishing and I was reeling in and my reel fell apart, and I'm trying to get it, and some of it goes in the lake. I'm able to retain some of it, and the rest is history. That was quite a few years ago, so I can't speculate on that. But this is the Ugly Stick GX2, and I really like this rod a lot. And I'm probably gonna go pick me up a Abu Garcia spinning cast reel to throw on here, and take this out next weekend. Yes, sir. But anyway, back to what we were saying. So my son decides to pick him out this guy. Let me get a little bit closer. So now, while I'm not opposed to it at all, I think 4 years old is a little too young to be trying to learn how to use a spinning cast reel. I wanted to get him either, like, I was not opposed to getting him a Spider-Man rod and reel, but I really would have rathered the little kitty style that you push the button and let it go, based kind of off the Zebco models. But he wanted this one. He wanted this one because I have another little ugly stick, my dock runner. My little bitty dock runner. So he wanted to be same. That's what he wanted. He wanted to be same. And man, I couldn't tell him no. I could not tell him no. So that's how that happened. I was trying so hard to talk him into. They had a Zebco. I want to say it was called like a Dock Destroyer or something, which I'm still gonna go buy them. It's just like that, about 3 foot, and but the little Zebco, like, I've got a bigger Zebco, but it's so teeny, and I'm probably gonna end up getting him that. The little Dock Destroyer Zebco. It's got the little, and it's only $10. Like, so I'm probably definitely gonna get him that. But I did take him outside in the backyard, and I was showing him the proper. Well, I know everybody has their different kind of methods for spinning cast reels. I was trying to show him the way that I use it, or how I cast with it. Because you have three or four different, types of casting that people generally do with spinning cast. I was just showing them kind of like how I kind of try to roll shoot it, or just sideways shoot it, try to get it out there a little bit. But yeah, I think we're gonna have a whole lot of fun next week. I'm probably gonna try to film some of it as well, maybe. I'm not sure. I'll tell you one thing. If he don't want to use this, I will not be ashamed. Hey Morris, what you over there fishing with? Oh, my Spider-Man, my Shakespeare Spider-Man. My Shakespeare Spider-Man ugly stick. That's what I got right here, man. Yeah, it'll be fun. Oh, let me just set that back right there. So yeah, that's what I was doing last night. I was trying to get these fishing poles nice and ready. That way, less work for me to do throughout the week. Next weekend, we just, in fact, I will probably be out on the lake fishing when you guys are actually watching this for the first time. If you guys watch it, because I think the last video I got like 4 views. Bada boom! Moving on. I want to try to make this a little bit quick because I do feel like my phone is about to die, because I think I had like 20-something% when I went to start doing the last segment. But we need to discuss today's Babe of the Week. I'll put some thought into it. We didn't really talk about a whole lot today. We talked about a gun holster, a gun magazine, a flashlight, and fishing rods. So, my options were kind of slim because I really like to try to put in a Babe of the Week that at least had some sort of relevance to our episode. But we kind of, jumped around a little bit, and it kind of left me with, hottest gun chick, hottest beer drinker, which I might actually want to look that up, or hottest fisher woman. I don't know any like super hot fisher women. Never bothered looking. I don't know of any super hot beer drinking women, and really, like, the sentence to me does not make sense. But if there are super hot beer drinking women, I want to know about them. I want their Instagrams. I want their social media so I can go check them out, see what kind of beer they're drinking. Because the mental image that I have in my head is no, just no. So please let me know about that as well. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to stick with shooting again. And because there are a lot of really sexy, like, really professional shooters. Like, they do competitions, which a lot of shooters love competitions. In fact, it's really one of the funnest things to do with guns. I mean, anybody that's watching this show, I'm going to assume that you have a gun. Because it's a guy thing, but we all go to the range. We all, throw 100, 150 rounds, down at the target to keep, to keep sharp. Make sure we got, our P's and Q's on our P's and Q's. You know what I mean? I don't really know the fucking, I don't know the words. You know what I mean? But there's a lot more. Like, yeah, unfortunately, I fall guilty of it myself. I have firearms. I love firearms. I read a lot about firearms. I would love to collect firearms, but I don't. I have a lot of guns, but I would not call it a collection because I don't just like, hey man, I want to go buy me a new gun. I want this. I want this, it happens a lot, but as far as like actually going out there and buying it, not so much. I maybe acquire maybe 2 guns a year. But really, there's really, we pray to God we don't ever have to actually use our gun for, its intended purpose, self-defense. So what else are you going to do? Sports shooting, competition shooting, which is something that I would actually love to have the time to do. I don't have it. First, I would have to have the time to get good enough to even think about competition shooting. And then I would have to have the time to do the competitions. I don't have those either. But it would be fun, and I really do encourage anybody that looks into that type of thing to check that out. Check it out, man. If you have guns, you love shooting, and you have the time, get better. Get into some competition shooting. It's a great skill to have. Like, it's not gonna. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but
What in God's holy name are you blathering about?
I wish I could do it. Having said all of that, for I just fucking hurt my damn knuckle moving my goddamn hands around.
I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
Today's It's a Guy Thing Babe of the Week, Kirsten Joy Weiss. Many of you might be saying, who the fuck is that? Well, I'm about to tell you who the fuck that is. She is a professional shooter. Damn good professional shooter. In fact, I encourage everyone to go to her YouTube channel and watch her videos.
If you like shooting and you like freedom, you come to the right place.
Her videos are for everyone, but I don't know, maybe it might just be me being just like a little biased, or maybe that's even the wrong fucking word. But I do think that like women would probably enjoy watching her videos, but her videos are not like, I am woman, hear me roar. I'm in the eye of the tiger, or whatever she says, Katy Perry, roar. No, it's nothing like that. She has a really, really good YouTube channel. In fact, this channel is also subscribed to her. So check her out. She's super hot. She's a badass shot. I mean, badass shot. She's got one video on her page from back when they was doing the bottle cap challenge. I found it hilarious.
I'm gonna do it my way.
But that's definitely one to check out. But yes, It's a Guy Things Babe of the Week, Kirsten Joy Weiss. Check out her YouTube channel. We will put it down at the bottom, obviously. In fact, we will put down links to either the Facebook, Instagrams, YouTubes, or Twitters on everything that we've discussed today. With with the exception of Mike and Shadow, because they haven't said a word all episode. So, fuck you guys. But we will definitely be providing links to New Belgium, to Bushnell, Wilson Combat, Sig Sauer, Versacary, Shakespeare, fuck else we talk about? Is that it for that? That's it for that? And Kirsten Joy Weiss, which I want to remind everybody, because it's a big deal, we need to come up with some type of plaque or a trophy or something of It's a Guy Things Babe of the Weeks, because at the end of the year we should have 52 of them, which what we should do at the end of the year is have a contest, and we pick 12 Babe of the Weeks that we have done on this show. And maybe we can put something together. We might have to make some phone calls, since we're going to be using some imagery, and give out some It's a Guy Thing calendars with 12 of the hottest It's a Guy Things Babe of the Weeks in the calendar. Maybe that's something we can look into doing. Like, the brain is just rolling. The brain is just rolling. Buster, you got anything to add? Nope, you still asleep. Okay. I do want to do one more review before we head out for today. Which is also going to be we're going to have to put another link on the bottom. Another link at the bottom for the same way that we're doing New Belgium, Kirsten Joy Weiss, Wilson Combat, Bushnell, Sig Sauer, Shakespeare. Yeah, but I did get a chance to thoroughly listen to Upchurch's brand new album. And it's his very first full-on country album. It's called Everlasting Country, believe it or not. And now, I mentioned in the last episode that I could not speak on it only after hearing it once, because I would be biased. So I listened to it multiple times, and unfortunately I'm still going to be biased, and it's freaking awesome. It's amazing. Maybe we can throw some links down there, but more than likely, if you're watching the show, you probably already know what I'm talking about. Like I said, I'm a week behind. I will give... Man, it's really hard to really give actually say this as a negative, but I will say that if there is any negative that I do have to give the album, and it's the same negative that I feel was the last album, which was Parachute. The title track is the monster track. With Parachute, it's a little bit different with Everlasting Country. With Parachute, it was Parachute was such a good song, such a great song, such a phenomenal song. It made all the other tracks not just pale in comparison, but really kind of brought them all down. And I remember me and my buddy, we were talking about it after Parachute came out, and I was like, Parachute should not have been on that album. Parachute should have just been all by itself, because the song is that freaking good. Everlasting Country is kind of sort of the same way, but not to that extensive of a degree. The song Everlasting Country is phenomenal. The best, hands down, the best song on the album, my opinion. But it doesn't. All the other songs on the album are still really, really, really good. Okay, I'm gonna have to wrap this up, man. My phone's about to die on me. One song that was a huge surprise was the "Step on It." I think with Carly Rogers, which is a phenomenal singer. Oh my God, she's amazing, and I'm really glad Upchurch ended up like hooking up with her like musically, because them two really like on a musical scale mesh really well, and I like their back and forths. And Step On is really good. It's a little bit further of a departure than the rest of the album, but I want to give Upchurch's Everlasting Country album an 8. It's phenomenal, and I'm probably gonna end up listening to it throughout this whole summer, because like it really like it helps put me in my zone to take this tangerine citradelic IPA outside and listen to that and grill the fuck out. So that's gonna do it all for this episode of It's a Guy Thing. I know we crammed like fucking 15 pounds of shit in a 10-pound bag, but that's the way it's gotta roll sometimes. Until next time, peace out, motherfuckers. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of what's the name of the show? What is it? Here, get out of the way. Go. You're in the screen. Oh man. Nice to meet you too. Here. Buster, go. What's going on, guys? Damn it, I'm yelling. Buster, you got to get. You got to go. I can't have you right here, buddy. You do not care at all, do you? God bless you. Alright, I'm gonna shut this off now. Fuck. What's going on, guys? Welcome to It's a Guy Thing. I am Morris Mode, and I've got a lot of things that... Shit, man. I don't like that. I don't like sounding like a fucking idiot. Ugh. Damn it. Okay, I can do this. Shit. Oh, man. What? Okay, alright, shit. We can do this. Oh, man, it's really fucking hot in here. God damn. 3, 2, 1. What's going on, guys? Welcome to It's a Guy Thing. I am Morris Mode, and welcome to the show. Today, there's a couple of things I want to talk about, discuss, and review. And obviously, we're still going to have our pick 6. I feel like I'm rushing this. Do I need to start over? What's going on, guys? Welcome to It's a Guy Thing. I am Morris Mode. And I forgot everything that I was about to say. Fuck. Beer's going to get warm. How the fuck am I going to do this? Damn. I don't even know how to fucking start. What's going on, guys? Welcome to it. Welcome to It's Morris Mode. What's going on, guys? Welcome to It's a Guy Thing. I am Morris Mode, and today I am joined by Shadow and Mike. And man, I don't have a fucking good intro. Fuck, man. What's going on, guys? Welcome to It's a Guy Thing. I am Morris Mode, and today I'm going to be accompanied by Sonic and Mike, and today we're going to be drinking on... Damn, I don't like this either. Fuck, man. What's... All right, okay. We're going for real this time. God damn it. Oh, shit. Okay. Fuck, man. This sucks so bad. So that's going to do it for this episode of It's a Guy Thing, Dudes. It's a Guy Thing, Dudes. I don't know if I like the sound of that. That's going to do it for this episode of It's a Guy Thing. I hope you... Well, that's going to do it for... What the fuck is it, man? Openers and closers? Shit. Fuck. Me. God damn. You know what? Fuck it. We're not going to close it right now. We're just going to keep on talking. No, we're going to close. We're going to close. We're going to close. Fuck. No, we can't close.